Amazon Teamsters, welcome, right? Thank you everybody for joining us out here. We're gonna talk a little bit before we go meet our brothers and sisters, right, that have come out here to support you. For those of you who don't know me, my name is Alejandro Negrete. I've known most of you by now at this point, but let me just say congratulations, right, for what you all have done here. It's historic. Yeah! Right? Historic. Now being joined by Teamsters, Amazon Teamsters, right, brothers and sisters from across the country, right, who are engaging in the same fight for things like a living wage, dignity, respect, right, health and safety.
Teamsters! Who are we? Teamsters! Who are we? Teamsters! Woo! Does anyone want to lead any chants? Anything?
I'm good.
We are the union!
We are the union!
The mighty, mighty union!
The mighty, mighty union!
We are the Teamsters!
We are the Teamsters!
The mighty, mighty Teamsters!
The mighty, mighty Teamsters!
We are the union!
We are the
The
union!
mighty, mighty union!
The mighty, mighty union!
We are the Teamsters!
We are the
The
Teamsters!
mighty, mighty Teamsters!
Mighty, mighty Teamsters!
All right, let's give it up for our Amazon Teamsters from DCK6. All right. Welcome everybody. Good afternoon. My name is Alejandro Negrete. I'm an organizer with Joint Council 7 Teamsters and the Amazon division. I want to welcome everybody to come out in support of these brave and courageous workers that yesterday stood up to this multi-trillion-dollar company and said enough is enough. Right? They said enough is enough. They want things like dignity and respect. They want a living wage. They want to have a voice on the job. Now, do you all think that's a lot to ask for? No. Do you think that Amazon can afford to give them all those things? Yes, they can. So let's get more of our Amazon brothers and sisters over here behind us. Come on. Nationally, Amazon workers across the country are standing up, and they're making their voices heard. They're speaking up in Skokie, Illinois. They're fired up in Queens, New York. They're taking action in the state of Kentucky, and they're demanding safer work conditions in Southern California. And now workers here at DCK6 are joining that national fight to say that they will be silent no more. They will be silent no more. And so they are here today to announce not just to the country and the world, but more importantly to San Francisco, that there are Amazon workers here in the city, in the Bay Area, in Northern California that are willing to stand up for what's right. Let's give them a round of applause again. And I want to just we're going to have, because I'll be done talking for now, but I really want you to hear from the workers themselves.
Yes.
I want you to hear what they go through on a day-to-day basis,
yes,
and then you can hear directly from them.
Yes.
Because when they told us their conditions, we were shocked that a $2 trillion company like this could treat workers this way. So let's give a round of applause and welcome our first speakers, Leah Pensler.
I may be small, but I'm a strong Amazon Teamster. Welcome, everyone. Thank you for being here and supporting the workers of DCK6 as we stand up and tell Amazon that we have had enough of unsafe working conditions, of low pay, and we want high-quality union jobs here in San Francisco, California.
We're here for you.
Let's go!
We are here.
Like Alejandro said, my name is Leah, and I work here at DCK6. And yesterday, on October 2nd, the majority of workers here came together and demanded union recognition at DCK6 Amazon. Because we have had enough. We have had enough. And this city is expensive as hell to live in. And we deserve to not just work here, but to live here too. This is one of the richest companies in the world. This is a valued at $2 trillion company. And I believe that statistics show that Jeff Bezos makes, what, $8 million an hour? An hour?
Wow.
In his sleep. He's sleeping while we are out here working our asses off to make that profit possible. That profit would not be possible if it wasn't for us working here in the middle of the night, lifting boxes, moving boxes, and putting those boxes out into vans that make this city run.
Yes, yes, yes.
Those Amazon vans then go out and they deliver to the Market Street corridor, to Salesforce Tower, to FiDi. We make this city run. So we've had enough because we deserve to live here too. We deserve safe working conditions. We deserve to feel safe at work with our coworkers and not be worried about getting concussions, not be worried about slipping because there are packages on the ground or having a box fall on us, or heat stroke. I mean, it can be really crazy in there. And now, as we're standing together, as the majority of workers are coming together at DCK6, Amazon is freaking out. They have tons of managers in there, managers that we haven't even seen before. They're coming in. They're trying to scare us, but we're here to say we are not scared. We're not scared at all. We're just more agitated and pumped up, and we are ready to fight this company. We are united as Amazon Teamsters, and we are ready to win a strong union contract. So today you are going to hear from some of my dear coworkers who are going to tell you about the struggles of working here and barely being able to afford to live in this city while working for this $1 trillion company. And we're going to tell you how mad we are and how we are standing up. So I just want to thank y'all for being here and standing in solidarity with us. And I just want to say, when we fight, we win. When we fight, we win. When we fight, we win. Let's go Amazon Teamsters! Thank you. And now, Brian, I'm going to introduce... And now I'm going to introduce my dear coworker, Jocelyn. She is a badass. Sometimes she says she's quiet, but I think she's pretty freaking cool. And she's a core member of our organizing committee. She's holding it down on the Cycle 1 shift. And yeah, she's a badass, an absolute badass. I'm honored to be here organizing with her. Oh, there's Jocelyn Varga.
Hi everyone, my name's Jocelyn. I'm really excited to be here with you all. I'm an associate here at DCK6 and very proud to be an Amazon Teamster. I wanted to talk to you about the working conditions in this warehouse, how they don't meet standard, and they keep on trying to tell us that this is just the way it is. And we're not going to accept that. We're not going to stand down. We're not going to let them tell us that it's okay to have minor aches and pains, and that our safety is sometimes the concern. When they have their quotas and their goals that they need to meet, they push aside our safety, and it's not right. It's not.
No, it ain't right.
It's yeah. It's.
It ain't right.
Sorry.
It ain't
A lot of us walk out of here exhausted and in pain. We try to get on with the rest of our day, and we can barely stand sometimes. I'll be out there with friends and family, and I'm looking for somewhere to sit because I cannot stand to be on my feet. And I know that a lot of my coworkers share in that experience because we've talked about how we're in pain and we have other jobs to get to, and we don't have the time or the energy to lead healthy and high quality lives. Amazon is keeping that from us, and we are here to fight for the right to be healthy.
Let's give her another round of applause. And like Leia said, she is a badass. So thank you again Our next speaker needs no introduction, but I will give one. Mayor Breed was born and raised under a Teamster family. While Amazon has grown at the expense of their employees, Mayor Breed insists on incorporating labor's concerns and demands that the Teamsters have a seat at the table. Mayor Breed recognizes the struggle of Amazon workers and their families face each and every day, and this is why she supports their right to organize and form their union with the Teamsters. Ladies and gentlemen, let's give a round of applause for Mayor London Breed.
Thank you. It is really an honor to be here to support the Teamsters and especially to support the workers here who day in and day out show up to make sure that San Franciscans and people all over the Bay Area, especially during the pandemic, were receiving their packages on time. And it gives me great pride to be here, especially to support the opportunity for them to unionize with the Teamsters. The Teamsters are responsible for me. The Teamsters are responsible for me because, as what was said, I didn't know what union was until my aunt and uncle had a good paying job working for the Chronicle and were able to be part of the Teamsters. I didn't know how I would make it through high school with the expenses even back then because I had an aunt and uncle who were a part of the Teamsters who were making a good salary and who had good benefits and who used their resources to help raise me. And when I went to college, the only reason why I made it through is because of people like my aunt and uncle. And they made sure that I understood the value of what it meant to be a part of labor and how that means that they have an opportunity to have a safe, affordable place to call home, that they have an opportunity to support and uplift their family. They have an opportunity to lift our family out of poverty. That's right. That's what this means. And so given the opportunity to be here, again, it is my privilege to stand with you and to support you. And it sends a strong message because you have all these elected leaders, both current and former elected leaders. You have all of these folks who are not just Teamster leadership, but Teamsters who represent the very fabric of what makes San Francisco what it is. And so it is important that people who make a lot of profits off of the backs of the folks who do all the actual labor work to make it possible, that they are supported, that they are paid a fair wage, that they have the ability to have collective bargaining, that they are getting the health and benefits that they need, especially when they retire, so that they can still take care of themselves. I have family members that that are retired and can't physically work, but still don't get enough retirement money to afford to sometimes pay all of their rent and their expenses. This is about taking care of people now and into the future. And this is why I stand proud with the Teamsters and I stand proud with organized labor and the need to make sure that the people who work for Amazon can do what they're asking to do. Just like what we did together. And the folks, and I'm gonna call my friend Gary Bauer out, but Bauer Limousine did not want to let those folks who worked for Bauer Limousine organize. And now we have a great relationship. Now they're part of Teamsters. So the fight is going to be hard. The fight is going to be hard, but when we cross that finish line and you are able to do what you need to do, working with the Teamsters, it'll be all worth it. Thank you all so much for being here.
Thank you very much. Let's give her another round of applause, please. Our next speaker is a true champion of labor. Bottom line, when you call Supervisor Walton, he shows up. He has a proven track record of fighting for working men and women. How fitting is it that Amazon facility is situated right in the heart of District 10?
Perfect.
Supervisor Walton has always backed the underdog and stood up to the bullies like Amazon. When he placed the interim zoning controls, aka the moratorium, on the 7th Street property. Now in the wake of these underdogs, abused workers, pushing back these very same bullies here, once again stands our fearless leader supporting these workers' right to organize. Please give a warm welcome to our District 10 San Francisco Supervisor, Shimon Walton.
When labor is under attack, what do we do?
Stand up like that.
What do we do?
Stand up like that.
First of all, this is exactly how you organize. Bringing people together to fight a giant company that has refused to come to the table and support workers for far too long. And just as the sun is always shining in Bayview Hunters Point as we see today, we will always be able and ready to stand up to fight against giants like Amazon. When we were having conversations about preparing for the UPS contract, and Teamsters came together with other elected leaders here in San Francisco, like Supervisor Ronan, like DA Brooke Jenkins, like Senator Scott Wiener, and you just heard from our mayor. We make a decision to say that you will not mistreat workers in our city. And you most definitely will not sneak into District 10 and do it. So I want to say to all of you, we 100% stand by you in this fight. There may be times where it seems like management may have the upper hand, but we've done this before, and we have won working together. With city leadership, supporting labor, Teamsters, and all of our workers coming together, that's how we win the battle. One ant by itself, pretty harmless. But 1,000 ants together can chew up an elephant. And that's what we're gonna do. We're gonna chew up this elephant that is called Amazon, and we're gonna do it together. When we fight, when we fight, when we fight, welcome to District 10, where we fight.
Thank you again, Supervisor Walton. Mayor Breed and Supervisor Walton are not the only elected officials who are here in support of these Amazon workers. Let's give a round of applause for our other community leaders who are here, starting with Supervisor Hillary Ronan. Let's give her a round of applause, please. Who we know we've counted on support. We also have City College trustee Alan Wong. Right? Thank you very much for attending. And then we also have Secretary Treasurer of the San Francisco Building Trades, Rudy Gonzalez. Where is Rudy? Where is Rudy? I thought I saw him directing traffic earlier, that's why. We also have the Executive Director of San Francisco Labor Council, Kim Taglioni. Kim, where's Kim? Kim has been very essential as well in this organizing drive, so thank you very much, Kim.
Kim's over there.
And then, we'd also like to give a round of applause for our District Attorney of San Francisco, Ms. Brooke Jenkins. Please, let's give a round of applause. These elected officials are out here in support of these workers. And we want to make sure that Amazon also knows that they have the back of not just the community, labor, right, but officials who will stand up for them. So with that said, I would also like to introduce someone who is also joining in support of Amazon, the workers, State Senator Scott Wiener.
Thank you. Thank you. Let's hear it for all the workers. First of all, I just want to reiterate what the mayor said. I want to thank all of our Amazon workers who were here, not just throughout the pandemic, but always helping this city run and being there under the most, whether it's the good times or the bad times, and during some of the toughest of situations, always being there. And I am just so grateful, just as a resident of San Francisco, for the work that you do. And it is time for Amazon to actually treat its workers the way they should be treated and that means not fighting their total right to join a union. And we know that Amazon across the country has done everything in its power to obstruct the ability of its workers to exercise their right to organize, to join a union, to collectively bargain. Over and over again, they have obstructed and blocked that right. But guess what? That's not how we roll in San Francisco. This is a union town. This is a city that supports workers. And as we send Kamala Harris to the White House so that we have support at the highest levels for labor and for working people, we're going to do the work locally to make sure that we as Democrats are putting our money where our mouth is and supporting these workers. So let's fight and let's win. Thank you, everyone.
Thank you very much, Senator. Now again, like we said before, we wanted you all to hear from the workers and some of the conditions going on. Leah and Jocelyn already told us about some of these things, but now I'm going to ask Brian Weston to please come up, who's been here since the beginning of this warehouse. Brian, come on, let's give him a round of applause.
Thank you. After today, my name is Malcolm. I want to say that even though with a very young smile and everything like that, I'm 60 years old. A father of 5 and a grandpa of 12. A lot of times here, I come in, you know, high-spirited, happy. Even now and then make a joke or two, and just to make all these people happy and smile, to try to forget about what we're really here about. Depression, the lies, the false promises, the opportunity to disappoint us every single day, to make us work hard and without any kind of gratitude. No matter how happy I try to get them, it's more work trying to work here. I'm sick and tired, just sick and tired. Like we talk about the rent here in the city, I'm born and raised here, but the rent in the city pretty much doubled. They're gonna tell us that, well, we're gonna do you a favor. We're gonna give you guys a $1.50 raise. No, there's more, okay? If you work 40 hours times that $1.50, at the end of the year, you get a $3,000. My rent is, what it tells me is like, I get to work really hard for 11 months, but that 10th month is free. No, thank you. One of the things I like about how I came to be in the organizing committee was the fact that I knew nothing about the union. I knew absolutely nothing. I had no clue, and the first thing is, so am I covered? Am I protected? What can you tell me? I mean, this gentleman right here, Alejandro, gave it to me straight, let me know, you know, there are other people out there who are doing the same thing, doing the same fight. And I'm all like, nah, that ain't right. However, I had the pleasure of going with him to Long Beach and seeing a lot of Teamsters and a lot of Amazon workers who are saying, yeah, we're not gonna take this. This is just too much. So what I want to say to all of you right now is thank you for inspiring me and all my Amazon family right here. That's it. We are all true believers now. And we're going to let them know that we can't take this no more. I said we can't take this no more. So who are we? Who are we? Who are we? Who are we? When we fight, we win. When we fight, we win. Thank you.
All right, let's give Brian a round of applause. He always says he's not a talker. He's not a talker. Another Amazon worker, Teamster, who has also been here organizing since the beginning. She sat down and kind of like Brian said, look, what are unions? I might not know, but I know that we want to change things. And so she's been one of our fiercest leaders as well with the rest of the committee. But she's been here from the beginning as well, standing up to Amazon and helping organize this fight. Let's give it a round of applause for Janae Roberts.
Hello, everyone. We are here to show Amazon that we mean business. And today, I am here with Jonathan Yu, who is one of our ASL workers. So I will be following a script so he can transcribe that in ASL today. I want to take this moment to shout out fellow Teamsters, the ones who I have the privilege to share the mic with today, our ASL workers, the ones who are out here to support us. Look around, and this is what it's all about. Coming together in solidarity as a unit to have our own backs because Amazon is not going to watch it for us. So we are forced to do it ourselves. We are standing together and having these vulnerable conversations and speaking our piece and telling our stories, which Amazon don't want us to do. And how I see it is people who don't want you to speak your mind means that they're doing something wrong. Am I right? Yeah. Right. We have amazing support from our Teamster siblings who have stood behind us as we took a leap to say enough is enough. I can't tell you how comforting I felt to find out that there are others out there feeling the same things, going through the same things, and tired of the same things. Here in SF, it's hard to feel like we're not in a bubble, but when we connected to Amazon Teamsters around who said, it's okay, we're here, we see you, we are with you, it was eye-opening. And I stand here to say that I am proud to be a part of such a big movement, and I am proud to be a Teamster. This is bigger than us standing here right now, and much bigger than Amazon wants to make it look like. Because take a look around again. This is a pretty big deal, right? Yes. When it comes to making decisions for change, the answer for me was yes. Is it easy to make change? No. It was scary, it was tough, and it was a lot of things. But one of the things that was consistently throughout was empowering. So to those out there who are looking for change, join us. For those who want to go to work and be safe, join us. For those who want to be treated fairly, join us. For those who are tired and have had enough of Amazon's greed, join us. For those who think that one job should be enough, join us. Despite management trying to console us with empty words and with no action behind us and ice cream, we aren't swayed. Actually listen to us and do better. Thank you.
Let's give her another round of applause, please. Once again, these workers are showing San Francisco and the country what courage really is. They're showing us what courage is standing up to a multi-trillion-dollar company and fighting for what's right. And again, their struggle is not by themselves. They're not going to be alone in this struggle. And so I also would like to recognize Supervisor Dean Preston, who's also joined us, to give him a round of applause. Thank you very much for joining us today. And we know that San Francisco, from the community organizations, the grassroots, to labor, to our elected officials, we all stand on the same ground and we acknowledge that what Amazon is doing is not right. Amazon can afford to give their workers, right, what's fair. What's fair. And we stand here together, not just as Teamsters, as labor, as a community, to say that we are here in support of these workers. Yeah. Let's give them a round of applause again. Yeah. Like I've told a few of them, there's always a day of firsts in organizing. The first contact, the first committee meeting, the first day you march on the boss. Yesterday was a first because this group has gone public and has announced that they're ready to fight. Yeah. Now the question is, are they going to fight alone? No. Can they count on your support? Yes. Can they count on your support? Yes. And that's what we know. That San Francisco, the Bay Area, Northern California will stand with these workers. That's right. And we will not let them fight alone. And we will be out here as long as it takes till Amazon recognizes that these workers deserve what's fair. When we fight. So when we fight, we win.